Good morning. Dr. Oz sucks. Donald J. Trump sucks. Is anyone surprised that Donald J. Trump, president of suck, just happens to endorse Dr. Oz for Senate in Pennsylvania? Yes, this is the kind of hellscape that we live in. This is the Disappointed Cat Morning Show. This is news you can use to fight fascism. Here we are. We're going to talk about Dr. Oz, some of the lies, some of the mistruths, maltruths that he's said over the years. We're going to talk about the Pennsylvania primary, Republican primary. We're going to take a look at a poll, all of that in 15 minutes, probably less than 15 minutes, everyone. And if we have time, I'm going to show you a little video of Bill O'Reilly freaking out, taking a temper tantrum at a JetBlue employee. But let's get on to the business at hand. Business at hand, links in the description below. Trump's endorsement of Oz reframes the Pennsylvania GOP Senate contest. It's an open seat. The person who is sitting in it currently is retiring, and so all the lunatics are coming out to try to get this Senate seat. The Republican primary in the high-stakes Pennsylvania U.S. Senate race has been reshaped since former President Donald Trump offered a coveted endorsement. I'm sorry. I mean, Dr. Oz, if you didn't notice, he sucks, but I'm hoping I don't butcher his name too much. The celebrity doctor who received Trump's backing earlier this month has cited the endorsement as proof of his conservative credentials. And the campaign of Oz's chief rival, former hedge fund CEO David McCormick, has responded by quickly launching ads designed to blunt the endorsement. One uses archival video to question Oz's conservative beliefs. Another has McCormick surrounded by fellow motorcyclists who are holding Trump flags. So, as in all Republican primaries, you have a traditional Republican like McCormick, and then you have a Trump-endorsed pro-fascist Republican like Dr. Oz. Once again, the man who spews out fake news, though the president who spews out fake news, Donald J. Trump, endorsing a doctor, legitimate doctor, but who has spewed out fake news over many years. Will that endorsement do anything? Let's take a look. Does the Trump endorsement sway voters' minds? Professor Burwood Yost of Franklin and Marshall College says Oz has a very high name recognition, something candidates crave, but also has high unfavorability scores in primary polls. I think Oz's larger problem is that he's not well liked among Republicans, Yost said, and that's why I think President Trump's endorsement of Oz is a bit risky. One question in the race's final weeks before the May 17th primary is whether Trump's endorsement now changes Oz's numbers with conservatives. Before we look at the post that the slide that I saw on 538, the political site, it does a lot more than politics, but I saw that in a general poll, the Senate seat is trending Republican by, I think, 2 to 3 points. So if Oz wins the May 17th primary, he is the odds favorite by a small amount of actually winning that seat. Let's see what 538 says about the endorsement and where the race is right now in Pennsylvania. Recent polls have shown McCormick and Oz, I like the umlaut over the O, running neck and neck with about a month to go until the May 17th primary. But it seems to be seen how the latest big development of the race, former President Trump's endorsement of Oz in early April, will affect the contest. The first post-endorsement survey from GOP pollster the Trafalgar Group found Oz leading McCormick 23% to 20%, but that was a less substantial lead than Oz's 11-point advantage over McCormick in Trafalgar's February survey. Moreover, McCormick and Oz haven't been polling so far ahead of other candidates as to rule out a surge by another contender, like conservative activist Kathy Barnett, businessman Jeff Bartos, or former ambassador to Denmark Carla Sands. Still anybody's race? for the Republican primary, but right now, as we speak, Oz is ahead a little bit. And like I said, whoever wins the Republican primary right now is favored to win the general election in November. So now we're going to shift gears and we're going to talk about Dr. Oz's history of quackery, of fake science, fake facts, and I'm just going to say this, and I don't think this is too much of a hypothesis. I don't think this is unrealistic by saying that Dr. Oz is in it for the money, just the same way that Donald Trump is in it for the money and the power. They're cut from the same cloth. Charlatans, snake oil salesmen. All the links are in the description below, everyone. Dr. Oz is running for U.S. Senate in Pennsylvania. Here are 8 times he made false or baseless medical claims. Look, everyone, I'm not going to cover all the claims. We'll do like the top 3, right? Maybe the top 4. In a 2015 letter to Columbia University, where Oz is a professor, 10 doctors said he promoted quack treatments and cures in the interest of personal financial gain. A 2014 study in the peer-reviewed British medical journal found that of 40 randomly selected episodes from Oz's television show, his health recommendations were based on evidence just 46% of the time. That means it's 54% quackery, everyone. Dr. Oz shows 54% quackery, and that was by a peer-reviewed journal, too. Oh, this is the big whopper here. Oz pushed hydrochloroquine to fight the coronavirus, even though its effects were still unproven. Look, I don't know if you remember hydrochloroquine. Listen, that was ivermectin, the original ivermectin. Remember that? Hydrochloroquine. That's how I'm going with it. And he said, hey, look, it's popular with the president. It's popular with Trump. It has to be working, right? No. Oz cited one French doctor's research on the drug, which found that of 24 patients treated with hydrochloroquine, I'm sticking with that. That's my hill. That's how I'm pronouncing it. 75% were no longer sick after 6 days. The French's doctor was not a peer-reviewed study published in an academic journal. He released the results on YouTube. That is correct. Dr. Oz used a YouTube video, research published on YouTube, and he used that for his show, and used that to make an assertion about this drug that doesn't work against COVID. According to Dr. Anthony Fauci, the U.S.'s top infectious disease expert, there is nothing but anecdotal evidence that the drug works against the coronavirus, Axios reported. So let's go to the next falsehood. Oz repeatedly claimed that raspberry ketones are the #1 miracle in a bottle to burn your fat. I think most of the fake medicine out there are modern day miracles to burn body fat. In February 2012 episode of the show, Oz touted raspberry ketones, the compound that gives fruit their smell, as the #1 miracle in a bottle to burn your fat. One study typically used to justify raspberry ketones as a weight loss supplement tasted 8 substances at once, making it, quote, impossible to tell which substances were actually contributing to the extra fat loss and which did nothing, unquote, according to the Public Affairs Council, a consumer awareness resource. Does anyone wonder why people like Donald J. Trump, people like Dr. Oz, people like faith healers, they just hate to have their work checked by professionals, right? It's like, well, if we have our work checked by professionals, that means we won't be able to sell you more crap. Oz has said that this just keeps getting worse. Oz has said astrological signs may reveal a great deal about our health. And there he is, looking so wise, so sage, so scholarly. In a now deleted tweet, Oz said astrology could help people understand their personal health. For centuries, we have used astrological signs to examine our personality and how we interact with those around us. That's right. Astrology is a way to tell who's the smarties and who's not the smarties, right? Or people who are at least scientifically literate and those who are not scientifically literate. However, these signs may reveal a great deal about our health as well. At least he deleted the tweet. And the last whopper that we're going to go over in this show that Dr. Oz has said. He's also said, I'm going to try to pronounce it slowly, Kaloabo root extract has been incredibly effective in relieving cold symptoms, even though it hasn't. And there he is. Hopefully this will be one of the poses he does when hopefully he goes to jail for just lying and being a crook. That would be nice, wouldn't it? I'm going to check out the chat before closing out the show. And look, we're doing the after party after show. Link to be on the panels in the description below. And no ads here. If you want to support the show, like, share, become a member. In case you're interested in internet security, there's a NordVPN link down there if you're looking for a VPN. Dr. Oz seems to be a bit of a quack. Get your duck quackers, indeed. What's up, Cindy Plaza? Hope you're all doing well this morning. But once again, the after party after show starts at 9:15. And have you seen the video of Bill O'Reilly, harasser? You know, that avuncular type of, uncle figure that was kicked out of Fox News because what was the reason? Was he just harassing people? Yes. Well, here's a video of him yelling at a JetBlue employee. Why? Because his flight was 3 hours late, and he decided to take it out on this poor fellow here.
It's Heathen. It's Bill O'Reilly. Bill O'Reilly on Fox 5. He wants to see a manager.
No, what you're going to do. He's 3 hours late now. No. You're going to find out. You're looking at him. Warm in the You're threatening me with violence. No, I'm not. You're the one. I dare you.
I don't know if you heard that. The poor fellow working for JetBlue was saying, "You're threatening me with violence." And Bill O'Reilly, just like that granddad who shouldn't be left alone. He's in his full granddad clothes too. He's going, "I'm not threatening him." What a clown. All right, everyone. I'm going to drop a cat video. I'm going to drop down a thank you video for YouTube members, for people who give me some support to help me do the things that I'm doing here. And then I'll see you at 9:15, hopefully, for the after party after show. Take care. If nothing else, we'll do this crazy thing tomorrow.
Oh no, you can't get out. That's terrible. Dennis, do you need help? You can't get out. Are you stuck? Oh no. Oh no, are you stuck in the, oh, good job.